he was born, and the 360 idols were smashed into pieces. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I hope you all are doing well. This is my new channel and this is the first video of this channel. Today I am starting with a new series about the biographies of legendary people. I am going to talk about the greatest person ever on earth and the life after. There are a lot of things to say about him. It's not easy to say about him in a video or thousands of videos. I will say only the basic things about him. Now I will declare the name of him. He is no one but Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the greatest prophet of Islam and the messenger for mankind. He was born in the renowned Quraysh family of Saudi Arabia in 570. The date was the 12th Rabiul Awwal. Before his birth, it was the era of Jahiliyyah, the era of darkness. His father's name is Abdullah and his mother's name is Amina. His grandfather's name is Abdul Muttalib. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam can be introduced in another way. His father's name is Abdullah. Abdullah's father's name is Abdul Muttalib. Muttalib's father's name is Hashim. Hashim's father's name is Abdul Manaf. Manaf's father's name is Kushai. Kushai's father's name is Kilab. Kilab's father's name is Mur'rah. Murrah's father's name is Ka'b. Ka'b's father's name is Lu'ay. Lu'ay's father's name is Ghalib. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born. But before his birth, when he was in his mother's womb, his father Abdullah died. When he was born, he was given to a woman of Banu Sa'd tribe, and she was a lactating mother, that means breastfeeding mother. Her name was Halima. Halima was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's breastfeeding mother. Halima reared him for 5 years. After 5 years, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was returned to Amina. When his age was 6 years, Amina died. After his mother's death, he was taken care of, or he was in his grandfather Abdul Muttalib's custodial care. But there is a tragedy again. Abdul Muttalib died when Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was 8 years old. Then Abu Talib, his paternal uncle, took him his utmost care. Abu Talib reared him, took care of him for some years. Abu Talib's economic condition was insolvent. Having noticed this, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam started to work. He used to graze sheep in the field, and he was very sincere. He was very helpful to others. After a few days, many shepherds liked him. He didn't quarrel with them. He didn't make any offense with them. He was very friendly with them. When he was 12 years old, he went to Syria for trade for the company of his uncle Abu Talib. When he was on the way, he met a priest named Bahira, who pointed him as an extraordinary boy and prophesied him as the last prophet, Akhiri Nabi, in the final phase. When he returned from Syria, he noticed an unjust thing. He noticed the ferocity of the oil of Fijar. The oil was imposed by the tribe Qais to the tribe Quraysh. For that reason, These was called Harbul Fijr or unjust war. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was very truthful and peace-loving from his very boyhood. The battle lasted for 5 years. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam didn't participate in it actively, but he had witnessed its horror. Many men died and still others were wounded. He did not participate in it because from his boyhood he was very peace-loving. Witnessing the horror of the war, his tender heart cried out. He felt the necessity of a community, so he formed the Helpful Fujul Peace Organization. The objective of this community, Helpful Fujul, was to serve the affected, resist the oppressor, help the oppressed, secure peace and order and maintain peace among the tribes. Many peace missions of the modern age, including UNO, mostly indebted to this Helpful Fujul of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They are also keenly striving to secure peace in society like the Helpful Fujul by ending warfare. The Arabs called Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Al-Amin, and Al-Amin means trusty for his noble qualities such as trustworthiness, truthfulness, justice, fairness, and sense of responsibility. Even those who had rejected him after his reception of prophethood could not accuse him of lying. The news of young Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, truthfulness, justice, and other noble traits of his character spread to all directions of Arabia. Hazrat Khadija radiallahu, the richest woman of the time of Saudi Arabia, trusted her business to Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam stood Syria for her business undertakings. He returned from the business with a huge profit. The responsibility of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Khadija's business was very appreciable. In the meantime, Khadija learned many things about Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was very honest, truthful, sincere, and the qualities which is positive, all the qualities were in him. Khadija learned about it. It impressed Khadija. Khadija sent a proposal to marry her. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam agreed and the marriage was completed. Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam married Khadija when Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was 25 years old. And then Khadija's age was 40. They showed consent to each other, though their age was not appropriate to marry on another. Marrying Hazrat Khadija radiallahu, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam became the owner of huge property. But instead, being a owner of huge property, he didn't spend for enjoyment. He didn't spend the money for leading a luxurious life. He spent the money, spent the wealth, spent the property for the helpless, poor, distressed, and beggar classes. Peace shall prevail today, and the sufferings, distress, poverty in society will diminish if we spend our resources in the service of suffering people. Again, you can see his wisdom. The noble Kaaba was reconstructed when Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was 35. A dispute arose among the tribes on the issue of replacing or the placement of Hajri Aswad, the black stone. Every tribe wanted to earn the credit of putting it in the right place, but no tribe wanted to relax its claim. Consequently, a battle was about to start. They agreed that they will accept the decision of on who will come to the mosque next day first, who will enter first the mosque next morning. It is found that the first man was Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who entered the next morning in the mosque. All cried like this, "Here comes Al-Amin, here comes Al-Amin." We are confident and satisfied with him. All accepted the decision of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He gave a decision with his wisdom and impartiality and neutrality. As a result, peace and order shall prevail if at present too justice is conducted with such direction and impartiality. The nation will be saved from many inevitable rivalry, conflict and bloodshed. No more today. This is the first part of the biographies of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I will come back again with the next part. Allah Hafiz.